Yo, hey, what's up, guys? We are finally on the test server to check out the fusion Ishiyama, the Immortal. I'm gonna show you all the stats that I have and everything, because we're gonna test him out, obviously, and we're gonna see what he can do and all that. He is actually a little bit better than I thought, but I still don't know where to put him. And he's in an awkward position, but more about that, because he does some things great. I'm not gonna lie. So I have the Coronet right there. I have Nature's Wrath, I'm on a 6-star, and on fusions for real, I wanna see what they can do on a 6-star, so later on, if you can get the Hero's Path, the Titan event or something, you get on a 5-star, to see if it's worth to go on a 6-star. That is where most champions are shining, and you see the max potential, what they can do, and obviously everything less than that will just produce less damage, less whatever, and that's where I'm going for. So, but like always, it would be amazing if you press that like button to help me out to reach my goal to get to 20,000 subscribers. But now, let's take a look at him where he's really good at. Where I'm like, whoo, hey, this is actually not bad. I have some stats on him. I have to admit him. I have to 6-star. But it's what you want to see. So we're going to take him out for a... Wait, that's the wrong dungeon. Wait, did I... Wait, it's the complete... it's Sand Devil. Alright, I want to go Dragon. It's kind of like muscle memory and stuff. But yeah, Dragon 10. He by himself, I was just... What can he do? Because he has some cool things. I know, I assume you read the skill set and everything. Because he has some cool things about his skill set. Actually, when he kills somebody, he gains block damage. And he is kind of hitting really nice. Like, no doubt, those are good damage numbers right now. He's just going in there and smacking them while being unkillable. Okay, block damaged, but really nice. Maybe we don't get the skill right now. Okay, they're gonna attack us first now. So, like for arena, for wave content, he kind of maybe has a spot, because if he gets debuffed while he is under block damage, that's the best scenario. But any case, like you get debuffed and the next guy who's gonna attack you, he's counter-attacking. The counter-attacking is kind of a little bit conditional. It doesn't work all the time, but actually is super annoying. And in arena, if you smack somebody and you have 2 turns of block damage, that's actually really nice. Of course, he's not gonna do anything on the boss. Kind of, he's decently doing good damage, don't get me wrong, but he cannot sustain it, he cannot solo it. But for waves, he seems to be really okay, especially in PvE. Decrease crit rate and decrease crit damage. Okay, that kind of makes no sense in PvE to have to decrease crit damage, because they cannot crit anymore. But that is his point. He can make bosses, waves not crit you anymore. So that is kind of a bonus. He does some decently good damage, but I'm gonna tell you something. I think you see it, like he can hit hard, then he gets block damage, he does some debuffs, and can counter-attack sometimes. It's kind of conditional for the counter-attack, so there is some use, and you saw his damage is actually nice. You cannot say this is trash or something, so the damage is nice. But Shadowkins, they have actually a real problem. Every time you are a damage dealer, and you have to directly compete with Ninja, because you are a damage dealer, the first thing you think about is like Mikage. They go really well together. So what we're gonna do right now is kind of test him out. You saw the damage, it's already nice. No debuffs, no nothing. And he smacked just the waves away. That's really good. And he doesn't have Crushing Rent or something to make it so easy for him. But we're gonna test him out. Now wait, not in here. In actually Clan Boss, in Hydra. I didn't have the time to make a Chimera team. Later on, if you guys want me to do a Chimera video about him, to just see what he can do, let me know in the comments. Like, if there are enough people asking for it, I will do it. It takes some time to prepare all the teams in here. But what we're gonna do right now is actually, first of all, smacking out Ninja. Wait, that's the wrong team. Where is the team? Right there. Alright, and putting him... What's it? I forgot his name. I actually forgot his name. So we put him in. I don't think he needs a preset. He will do whatever feels right. He's on a 3-turn cooldown on both of them. So kind of, wait, no. Let's just be... I actually don't know. Like, let's be for real. I don't know right now what would be more damage for him overall if I put this... Because he's in Merciless. And if you are in Merciless, then the rules change a little bit, because some skills you get a little bit earlier than others. But hey, I made up a team right here. And we're gonna take a look how much damage he does. And then afterwards, we're gonna take Ninja, we put him in here, and just compare them by each other. That is what you have to, yeah, compare about your team every time. If you have a Shadowkin guy, he will be compared to Ninja. If you have a Toshiro, probably it's gonna be Toshiro, but we all got a Ninja for free and stuff, so more likely. But you know what I mean. That is your ceiling, where you're like, hey, I already have those champion, is this damage dealer better? Quick little thing, I probably still think he will be kind of really nice for hard faction wars. Maybe it's not about his debuffs and everything, but you saw he can hit really hard, he can survive a lot, and for wave content that's maybe like really, really good. I'd probably go for him. He seems to be okay. And yeah, okay, wait, let's check out his damage a little bit. Let me initiate some attacks myself so I can kind of get a overview who's actually hitting and stuff. Alright, so I will lead him in, and let's see what his damage is on... Is he right affinity for? Yeah, should be. Like, the Mischief. Come on. Yeah, X is out there. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah. 370,000. Yeah, maybe he's not fully charged. He has the Coronet. He has to get the Nature's Raft out there. Everything like that. Maybe he's not just all the way there right now. And actually, it was weak hit. So let's attack. It's the same affinity. Let's just attack him. Let's see what's going to happen. But, yeah, 300 to 400k. Yeah, it's okayish. Like, it's not the yellow of the egg, but it's okay. And I probably, because of faction wars hard, I think there will be something in there. Of course, it's gonna be harder, and he seems to be a really good wave killer. So, but let's lead him into attack. I try to kill it. I know there's a weak attack, but wasn't the greatest. Let's just go on auto a little bit more. He needs also a little bit with his Coronet, the Nature's Raft. Okay, besides, like, I have a 6-star and it's a plus 18 Coronet, so it should charge really fast. But we're gonna leave it a little bit so we can see what's going on, get a feeling for it. What is he actually about to hit? So, okay, we got something dead. That's cool. So let's just attack that one. Alright, this should be his hardest hitting one, because he ignores a lot of defense, so it should be the hardest hitting one. There's no decreased defense or something, but let's see. 1.6 million? It's not bad. Hey, it's not bad, not the greatest, but it's actually not bad. It's okay. Like, I don't want to call him totally trash and everything, and you call me out because I'm so negative about it. So, it's actually okay. Like, it's a nice damage dealer. His purpose is damage dealing, and if he does that damage in arena, you can put him in Stone Skin and, I don't know, lethal or something, and you can kill your enemy while getting block damage. It's actually okay. Hey, wait, now the hit, bam, bam, 500, yeah, 500k plus a decreased defense. That wasn't really too great. Let's make it double. Come on, make it double. Yeah, 1.4. The damage is okay. There is no doubt he's a okay-ish damage dealer. Probably maybe like 4, something like this. You can do some decently good damage, but overall it's nothing new. This is not the new damage dealer at all. So what we're gonna do now is put in correctly Ninja. And you kind of see where I'm getting towards, because like this was a free champion and most of you have it, and to just have another Shadowkin damage dealer while you already have a really good one, to go for another one, I don't know. But again, faction was hard probably. Again, like, he seems to be a good wave killer. That's the thing what I got out of him. And a decently good damage dealer, of course. So let's put that on already. Alright, we also have to change quickly the relic, because yes, it would be unfair to give it one but not the other. So take it off of here, take it off. Yeah, it's not yours anymore. And let's go on Ninja, put it on. Alright, let's go, there we go. And yes, I both, like, I show you the stats right here. I have a 4-star Ninja. Like, this is not even 6-star. 6-star would be even way better. Imagine that on the end, but you will see already. And the stats are good. They're not bad. They're not the craziest. So this is something you want on your Ninja. So is he having everything? Yes. Like his masteries, blah blah blah, nature's work, blah blah blah, and put him in and take him for a spin. He's actually Like, he surprises me every time how crazy he is. And it's kind of a weak showcase for a fusion to just be second fiddle, you know? Because there's something already better in there. And yeah, little spoiler, Ninja is just a powerhouse more. He is less blessings, and yeah, his gear is probably on the same level as Ishii. I would call him Ishii, I forgot his name, but the gear level is on the same. And yeah, even with less blessings, you will see in a little bit. Of course, he needs to charge a little bit. You need to place some debuffs, his passive, the coronet, the Nature's Wrath. But that's usually what you know about Ninja. The damage comes a little bit later, but then it goes like over the roof. And yeah, that's still what's gonna happen with 9 Ninja. And Ishii is just not there. Like, just really not. But for, like, what I would recommend for Hydra and stuff, we probably should not really go for him. Maybe Chimera. I can't really see it because yeah, he has maybe some benefits. Okay, there is some things about his fear that could be maybe okay to have it for a trial and stuff. Just his damage by itself won't be like the 300 million team, more like the 150 team, but I got my trials done. That could be possible, but yeah, I don't see it too crazy going on. And yeah, let's just let me what am I? Let me attack one time just by myself so we kind of see it. Like, it's already really good. It wasn't actually that great. Maybe he needs a little bit more. But I saw up to 6 million hits when he just A1, not just A1, but with the Mad Hatter. And yeah, that wasn't on Ishii the case that he hit that hard. I think I saw like up to 3 million what he can produce on a single head. It was okay, like, no doubt, he's a good one, but just not a ninja. But yeah, the damage also is already kind of a little bit higher. So 3 million right there, he's still charging up. He's not on any chance that he's already full charge. I saw up to 6 million. And that's basically overall the point about him. He's a good damage dealer. Is he great? He's okay. Will you probably have some uses for him? Where I think is still, if you have problems with waves, you're liking Arena, and sometimes you could maybe be a good counter about something with the block damage. It could be nice. The decreased crit rate sometimes could save you when your enemy opponent is about to hit you really hard and then he's just not doing a crit. That would be kind of... Just imagine him being super meta and you have to build now every damage dealer with 130 crit rate so he can knock out his thing. It's not gonna be happen, but just imagine it. He would be that meta that you have to do something like that just to counter him. That would be amazing. But yeah, that's where we end the video. He's okay. He's not trash. It's okay. That's basically it. And yeah, like always, make sure to press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.